Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at the Hello Kitty Bratz in a little unprofessional manner because I don't have a tripod with me right now, but we're gonna get what we can get done. This is 0.5, so it's probably why it looks a little grainy. I'm gonna see if we can get some more lighting in here. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, I think that's helping us a lot. But anyways, if you watched my doll hunting video, let's just sit down and chat, shall we? If you watched my doll hunting video, you know I found the brand new Hello Kitty Bratz. Sasha to be added later. Thank the Lord. We love complaining and getting what we want. Obsessed with that. But anyways, I found these girlies at Target for $30 each, $29.99. And there was only one Yasmin, 3 Chloes, and 3 Jades. I don't know why I pointed at Jade when I said Chloe. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the story right there. But they also had a lovely, what was it, like $20 off 75 moment going on. So these actually ended up being $23 a piece when all was said and done. Ooh, I may have. Anyways, the boxes are all the same. Chloe's not in her box. She also saw me destroy it. I will say, like, the cardboard on these boxes is kind of cheap. So, yeah, that's not killing it. But I fear there's like a little piece hanging off in Jade's. You can see Jade's a little messed up too because I tried to see if she had an extra shirt on. But they all basically have the same box anyway, so we'll just look at Yasmin's. It's just like this basic kind of rectangular shape. We have a bow in the middle of it. Bratz heart Hello Kitty. There's Miss Kitty herself. I will say the boxes look a little empty, not gonna lie. I don't know if all this space was needed. But yeah, we do have like little bows and Bratz logos in the background, as well as Hello Kitty artwork on the sides. Here's Yasmin's artwork. I will say, like, it does look less whitewashed in person. I feel like in person it looks more like it should than in all the photos I've seen. But anyways, says Yasmin, express yourself Hello Kitty style. The girls with a passion for fashion are flaunting looks inspired by the adorable Kitty White herself, Miss Hello Kitty. And there's like a little Sanrio moment going over here. And yeah, we're so like below right now. It's kind of crazy. That's all the boxes look like. Here is Jade's artwork. Cute. And then Chloe's artwork. I feel like we're gonna get a better look if we look at it from the side. There's Chloe's. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and just pop these divas completely out, shall we? Okay, we've got the girls out of the box. The one consistent thing they all come with is a white Bratz stand. So let's take a look at the other accessories real quick. So the only other accessories we're gonna see here are the bags. Here is Yasmin's. It is a white plastic Hello Kitty head with little red stitch details. It's a like squishy plastic, and you could probably slide something in there if you wanted. I do think all of these bags would be better if they were just fabric. Chloe's, oh my gosh, is a red Hello Kitty bow. You can see the sculpting details. This one's pretty basic. It's just kind of red plastic, red squishy plastic. And then Jade's, which is right here, is the little Hello Kitty milk bottle. This one's probably the cutest of them. I think I like it the best. It's very like 2D looking. And then it has like these silver plastic straps with the little black details on the shoulder part of the bag. And once again, all three of them you could probably put something in if you really, really wanted to. All right, moving on to faces. I'm trying to get as little shadow as I can get. But we are seeing the return of the Tokyo Go-Go screenings, which is so exciting for me personally. I do feel as if they could probably be a little larger. They are a little small looking, and I feel like maybe a little bit lower on Chloe's face specifically. But Chloe does have some, I can move this bang here, really light brows. There's the brow. We have like a gray shadow on her lid with a blue shadow on the crease. And then a little bit of a brow highlight. Could be a little bit more opaque if you ask me. Very blonde, thick brows. And then I love the little pink shine dots in the eyes. And then we have a light pink lip. This is a pretty matte lip. I do wish there was some sort of lip liner. Not really huge on how matte the lips are on all three of them, honestly. But we do have a little bit of blushing as well. I don't know, I think she's pretty. I'm sorry. Also, I feel like she kind of has a side glance, which is something you don't really see with Tokyo Go-Go. So, I'm into it. Next up, we have Jade's face. Jade has kind of like just like a nude color on her lid. These bangs are like rocks here. We can kind of move a little bit and see she has like the regular brows, well, some reddish pink shadow in the crease, and then a red lip. You know, Jade, she's gonna have the red lip. I think the biggest issue I'm having with these faces too is that every single one I saw, like the teeth are ever so slightly too shifted to the left. And it's kind of really bad on Yasmin, and it was even worse on the other ones I saw. Also, the edges of Jade's lips are not giving. So there was a lot of that from what I saw. And then we have some slight blushing on Jade's cheeks as well. And then last up, we have Yasmin's face. Once again, just like the teeth issue, and then just not great edges. And it's kind of hard to look at them in the box because of the like position of the bow on the box. That's not like on the hard plastic. I'm trying to really get there we go. Yasmin does have some pretty fun makeup though. She has kind of a little purplish blue moment going on in the crease, and then highlights in the middle of the lid. I like the way they did the like halo eye on her eyeshadow. And then her like brow shimmer is a little bit pink, which is pretty fun. And I feel like her brows are thicker than the other two. I could be delusional, they could be the exact same brows, but they look a little bit thicker. What is notable here is that Yasmin has blue eyes for this release. And then she has this like weird lip color. It's like not quite pink, not quite salmon, not quite red, but it's in between like all three of those colors. And yeah, her teeth are just horrible. Oh, she's the only Yasmin in the store though. I'll probably keep an eye out and like get better ones as more batches come out, but y'all know I'm a Hello Kitty freak. Like I needed to experience these, so yeah. Cloe has some Hello Kitty head earrings that have little pink painted bows on them, but she is the only one to have earrings. Ooh. As far as hair goes, everybody has nylon hair. Chloe's hair is styled into 2 ponytails. We have this one on top to give a little bit of a poof bump situation, and then we have underneath it as well because it's supposed to be just a ponytail. And then she has these very, very large bangs that have some very strong product in them. However, if they even touch a little bit, they start doing that. And she does feature a white ribbon, like satin ribbon headband that does have some very thick elastic going across it to keep it in place. I think she's very like Trixie Mattel, you know what I'm saying? So I think she's really, I don't know. I feel like I'm the only person that really gets her, but I think she's probably my favorite of the 3. That's a hot take. I know everybody says she's the worst, but I feel like y'all just don't get her like I do. Jade has this pleather beret with a Hello Kitty face and this little fabric bow on the top. There is some cardboard in there to keep it in place or keep the shape of the beret. She also has the same bangs like Chloe does. Very, very big, very, very gelled. They are not going anywhere. Her hair is done really weird. So we have this like, I thought it was supposed to be like 2 pigtails with twist situation going on, but they're like intertwined. And she came out of the box like this. I know it's purposeful, but I feel like it just looks kind of strange when it's just, yeah. And they also packaged her so dumbly. Like you have to mess up her hair almost completely because they're like individually pinned. Do you see that pin in that? They were all individually like pinned to the box. It was so bizarre. I really didn't understand it. But yeah, that's Jade's hair. And at last we have Yasmin, who has this really pretty brown. I don't think she's had this brown. I mean, it feels like it has a very, very slight red tint to it. Like very slight. They did put her hair into 2 pigtails, and it's kind of just like a wavy moment. Oh my gosh, why does this setup not want me to be great? Anyways, 2 pigtails. They used red rubber bands, which I think is a cute touch. And then she has this pair of headphones that is very large. Is there an earring I see? No, this is her rubber band. This large pair of headphones I think would be cuter if they were just like earmuffs. But anyways, they have a red bow, and then they have this little Hello Kitty print with like rainbows and milk and just the standard little print that they put on some Hello Kitty stuff. I really like the bangs on Yasmin. We have kind of a curtain bang moment going on here, and I just feel like they're cut so wispily, and I like it. I like it a lot. Moving on to the outfits, Cloe is wearing this, I'm really just trying to get a good angle here, this little satin top moment. It's very like A-line, fits very loose, super cute. It's made of a satin. I will say I don't really like the way this satin feels. And then it has a pink checkerboard print. We have some real, no, yeah, okay. It's kind of like a real pocket right there on both sides. It is just like a strip of fabric though, so it's not like you can really put anything in there or put her hand in there. And then there's like a little collared moment. We have 3 fabric bows in the front, and we can open it up. It has Velcro in the front to reveal a white t-shirt. It's like a little cropped moment, just a little basic tee with a silver Hello Kitty bow. I really, really love this skirt. So it's like a quilted moment, and it has the Hello Kitty bows stitched into it with this fabric Hello Kitty belt that is made of a red ribbon, and it has her face all over it. I do believe that is one. Oh no, and like this belt is a separate piece from the skirt. Really, really cool. And then Cloe finishes the look with this pair of pink mules. I really do like these. I like the pointed toe moment it's got going on, and like the lace up in the moment, or in the front. However, I just wish there was some painted details on these shoes, because it's just like solid pink blobs. It's giving very Monster High Mattel, and you do hate to see it, but at least it is a cute sculpt. Maybe I will spruce it up myself. I think white laces would really just take this over the notch. And honestly, like a white lace type moment, I think would also really just kind of do it, you know? Next, we have Jade's outfit. Jade is pretty simple here. She's kind of just has like a little oversized sweater moment. I feel like Jade and Yasmin are very streetwear, and Cloe feels a little bit like not streetwear-y. I think it's just like the overcoat though, because the t-shirt definitely feels streetwear. I really would have liked to see like a more Hello Kitty like Sanrio Japan vibe than like, because this is giving very like Sanrio America. I think a Japan vibe would have been cooler. But anyways, yeah, it's just this like knit sweater or cotton sweater. It feels really nice. It is made really nicely. I feel like Jade, well, other than Chloe's jacket or like coat, but I still feel like Jade has like the nicest feeling clothes. We have this little Hello Kitty print with like a little balloon, and the balloon is a fabric bow that's its own separate piece, which is pretty cute. We have little cutouts in the sleeves with red ribbons, and then the little cuffs on the sleeve as well. I was wondering if Jade had like a extra shirt underneath, but she does not. It's just the sweater. But then she has this really cute, it's like a really thick material. I don't know what the material is called, but it's really nice. Plaid skirt. This is gonna be like a really good restyle piece, I think. Really, really love that. And yeah, she's pretty like casual. This is something like I would wear in real life though, so that's why I think I just like it. It's like I feel like the clothes could have been a little more exciting for sure, but I also like them because I feel like I would wear these things, you know? But yeah. And then here is the boots. So just like a chunky platform boot. They have little Hello Kitty bows on the heels. Love that. I do feel like they're a very odd shade of like magenta that I don't really understand. I feel like they either should have been like the pink, like this pink, or a red. It just looks a little odd, like they're a little out of place. And once again, like no paint details make them look very blobby, which I don't love. I don't know, like, if the licensing fees just like chopped up the budget, or if the tariffs hitting like chopped up the budget, or what, but it feels like it's a well done collab, but not well done for Bratz. You know what I mean? Like Bratz have like a higher standard, and they don't feel like up to par with their normal collector like collaboration standard. But yeah, moving on. Lastly, we have Yasmin's outfit, which consists of this red long sleeve cotton top featuring this Hello Kitty graphic. It's so strange. That looks purposeful, but it's just like weird to me. I forgot to mention, everything uses Velcro on these dolls. She has this little white overskirt moment with, this is not hemmed. This little ruffled, like, bloomer moment is not hemmed, but it does have the matching print from the headphones on it, which I think is cute. They do just look like stickers though. And I don't know if that's purposeful or not, or if that's supposed to be, like, it's already fraying. And so that's why I'm like, is it supposed to look like that? Or is it supposed to have the little cut in the moment? I don't know, but it looks a little too clean to have been ripped. So maybe that is purposeful, but it has this little white ribbon connecting it. That is a separate piece with like an elastic waistband from the denim, which is just like a basic blue denim. We do have a little stud right here in the middle and some belt loops that are real. And yeah, I mean, it's just basic blue denim with little white Hello Kitty bows on the denim, which is pretty cute. And then the shoes are my favorite part. They're like these like loafer style platform. Super cute, love these. Once again though, no paint, but there is a Hello Kitty's face on the strap. Pretty cool. I feel like hers definitely work the best because white, like as a solid shoe color, just makes the most sense. And I also feel like this outfit is very Sasha. Like this is a Sasha outfit. I wonder like at some point if Yasmin was Sasha. But what I do really like about this outfit is that it feels like a Tokyo Go-Go outfit with like the way the layering is done. Like this is Tokyo Go-Go down. You know what I'm saying? All right, everyone, that is going to be the Hello Kitty Bratz review. When Sasha comes out, we'll of course look at her, hopefully in a more professional setting. Sorry that this is like very unprofessional, but I just really could not wait to get these out of the box, and I knew it's gonna be a couple days before I'm back, like with my studio lighting and all that. So yeah, I do like this collab. I feel like $30 feels a little much. I feel like maybe 25 would have been more appropriate. Because there's just like little details that are missing, and the outfits are pretty simple all in all, but I do enjoy them. I really love the return of the Tokyo faces a lot. I think that was a very smart choice, and honestly all I could have wanted from the Hello Kitty collaboration. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of them down below in the comments. My favorite, definitely Cloe. Sorry, haters are going to hate, but I love Cloe. And if you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe and follow my socials, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.